Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again, of course, with another Paladins video. Only playing some Azaan today. Got some pretty substantial buffs in the anniversary update. He's got faster regen, slower degen, and also just general, I guess, buffs to how much you can play around his meter and how much you're at full potential with him. Also, they reduced the cooldown of Sanctuary by a second, 14 to 13, but the main thing for sure is just around his meter. You gen it now 17% faster when you get hit and when you're hitting people, the real only way that you gen it. It also now drains 10% slower and also starts draining half a second later, so 3 seconds instead of 2.5. I'd say the main thing, and they even say it in the patch notes, is that the smoothness from, kind of getting started with him can be kind of rough, and this definitely helps with that. The 17% makes a big difference, and just generally being at like higher end of your meter, yeah, it's easier. If you played him before and disliked him, I don't think that's going to be that much different, although I would definitely recommend giving him a go with this setup if you never played this before, because build for him is rather important. Not as much as some other characters, but it does make a big difference, really giving you sustain and stuff, as you can sort of see here. But if you liked Azaan, you were kind of in between with him, this should push it more in a positive direction, especially if you didn't like the sort of stop-start effect that he sort of had, and it was kind of difficult to sort of stay in the full effectiveness the entire time. And for me, like I said, makes a pretty big difference. Into game 1. Forgot to turn my fan off in the background, that should fix the audio a bit, but we've got a Maeve, Lex, Victor, and 7. Primal Court isn't the best example to really show this off, but it's a pretty good scenario for Azaan, other than the fact we don't have a healer up against another one, a Koga, Caspian, Vora, and Grover. As for his talents here, Persistence has always been, the lifesteal thing, Tempering and Eternal I think have both been changed a bit since the last time I covered him, but wouldn't really work to show this off. Tempering kind of would, but I don't really like this very much, and Eternal, stops the regen and everything, so we'll go for Standard Azaan, Chronos Nimble, Cat Burglar, Cardio, Overcharge Discovery, Adrenaline Junkie Frosty, Relentless Presence, Persistence, and Measured Cadence. Straight into it we go. Let's get some hits here. It's kind of an early morning game, I suppose, so expecting it to be a little bit jank. Get rid of the Vora. Don't know how I got the stun on her there. That was really weird. His stun has always been kind of jank, but somehow it feels like it's been a bit worse in this update or the last one. Don't know how to properly explain what I mean, but that really should have been a stun. It's just that it feels worse than it did before, even though it never felt great. Somehow I feel like it's less consistent. I do feel like I'm sort of showing off the regen and degen stuff here. It's a weird sentence, but yeah, if you just look at the meter, you pay attention to it, and you sort of are used to what Azaan is usually doing, you should notice a bit of a difference. Miss the grab, that's fine though. Super scuffed so far, but we have got pretty good regen at the start. We don't have a healer, which is going to be really, really rough because they have a Grover. But yeah, at the start we can kind of deal with it. Caspian going for the ult, go for the stun maybe. Didn't land it. I think I'm just dead. Right, maybe finish him off. Don't know how I'm still up here. This has been such a scuffed start. We'll go for the F back here, heal up a little bit, throw one back. I guess I grab Life Rip. That feels really weird to grab, but yeah, I guess we do here. Do have a bit of sustain in the build, a pretty solid amount to be honest, but I don't think it's enough to carry us if I'm being sort of slapped about. But yeah, as you can see here, we are getting kind of battered. Maybe just delay them and help the team out a bit, to deploy the wall. They're just there for free. Maybe we'll get rid of them. This is actually kind of working, but it's an insanely jank match so far. Vora just there. There's a hit on her. The right click is pretty good. I don't have as much of a heal on it as I used to back in the day, but it still does provide quite a lot of stuff because you're healing from the meter. We'll just slam that there. Okay. He's going for the ult, right click there, didn't hit anybody, drop down, didn't really mean to. We're going to dash up here and just try and play a bit weird, because or else I'm going to get shredded when we have a team like this. Victor ult, okay, I think we get a couple of them. There goes the Koga. Alright, look at the amount of sustain we have, man, in this setup. When you're actually just using all your abilities and your full meter, you do really regen quite a bit mid-fight, especially if you're landing hits and taking a little bit of damage. It really does add up. Get rid of the Vora here. I think you notice it the most when you're up against squishies like that. Caspian stun. No, I got stunned out of my attempted stun. He's going for the ult. There's a wall. Redeploy it. Hit him. That landed. One more. Oh my god, he's on like nothing. Actually kind of on point. Koga is here on nothing. We'll dash just again for the heal and finish him off. They actually timed the dash. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but fair play. He's still gone. It's a very scuffed game here. But like I said, freaking 5 AM. What am I expecting here? Don't know how I got the stun there on Azaan. I feel like I actually get the stun when I'm not expecting it more than when I really should get it. Just completely denied the Koga ult there. We'll redeploy the wall to get on cooldown a bit faster. Before going for an attempted execute, we'll go for a missed stun. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm going to go back to spawn. Definitely should have had damage reduction. Didn't grab it though for whatever reason. There goes the Grover. I'm kind of playing like a damage, which is I think the reason why I decided to skip it, but I don't know myself to be honest. We'll drop the Q there. Slam the, Caspian. That hit. There we go. It's actually kind of low here. One tap, right click, stun. Stun actually just kind of bodied me. An F, self-heal kind of keeping me out, missed the shot, finish her off, missed that one too. I did say at the start this isn't the best showcase for it, but it definitely isn't a bad one. To be honest, I feel like this is a good showcase for damage Azaan, and this buff to him, or these buffs to him I suppose, have really made this feel, I think, better, but then again, I don't know if I'd really be doing that much differently. That didn't kill. Teammates kill Caspian, not a Caspian Koga. Seems like we're actually even in this one. There's a big hit, there's a missed stun, sometimes the F heals are really slow. I feel like it should be a little bit faster at base, and then like turbo speed on your full meter, but I probably feel kind of cheesy. Just a little bit better at base would be kind of nice, because sometimes like it's pretty much unhittable if you're not sped up. There's a big hit. Sure, finish off the Grover, just chasing him down. We'll run back here. They kind of just ignored me for whatever reason. Right click, thought I might hit him. He's on me here. There's an F. Stun landed, go for the ult, slam down for the damage. Damage is on, he's actually kind of working, to be honest. I'm surprisingly doing okay. There's a wall, single wall, actual, literal wall. I'm dead. Yep, feel like I could have had that. I think they did fix some things with Azaan's ult as well, because he used to not really be able to make plays like that because it would kind of bug out if you're close to a wall. I could be talking out my ass, but I definitely feel like the ult is more consistent even if the F isn't. But I could be wrong with that. It might just be my perception. I don't know. We're just going to chase down the Grover. I feel like he's kind of a priority, but he does just seem to run from me a lot of the time. Right click on him. Sure, a couple more taps. He's actually out. I am playing as like a flank damage Azaan. I can't really play as a normal tank because we don't have a support. And we're actually even. I really thought we were going to get shredded here, but we're only behind by a little bit. We could still technically win this. Don't think I'd say it's specifically likely, but it's definitely not over. Yeah, we'll just push in, drop a wall there. Again, singular wall. I don't know why it's so bad. Before it was back there, one hit on her, pushing on the Grover. Again, just kind of playing as a flanker. We have a pretty good team to be able to get rid of Grover, and yet for some reason, it's my job. I don't know. Hello, Caspian. There's a tap, stun. Predicted it, but I actually didn't have a wall to hit him against. He's going for the ult again. This man has popped a lot of them. Tried to follow in the shot. I hit the Vora instead. Okay, more taps on the Azaan. We'll go for the stun. Didn't catch him. Right click. Should be a free one here, right? He's kind of low. Should we kill him? He's on nothing. We'll go for the ult 2. Slam on the Vora. He was on nothing, but the Grover did here with a Q. Don't know what happened to the Grover. There's a right click. Tap on the Koga. Trying to play angles a little bit. There's an F. Finish him off. Nope. Right click. One more tap. There we go. Damage is on, man. For with the ult, seems like we have lost it. I'll try and save him a little bit more taps. We'll wall for the Lex, but there we go there. Sadly, here's the defeat. I think if I played a bit better, I could have turned that into a win, but I was honestly doing the best I think I could on damage Azaan. They're really going fully in that direction. I did notice the buffs to him, and honestly, his damage output is pretty solid, as you can see. 76k, definitely not bad there. 320 seconds on the point. I'm happy with that. May have actually played the point more than me, but didn't do very much else there. 416 is kind of rough, and bit of a janky game to be expected, but a good showcase for Azaan. We'll re-queue and do one more. That was pretty quick. Also, yeah, just to point out Caspian for sure, the star of the show. He didn't have crazy damage, but he was shredding 29 to 8. Caspian definitely is in a rough spot still compared to where he was, but he isn't necessarily unplayable. Just, yeah, I'm not going to go on about it because I talked about it so much already. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it this time. Alright, so for game 2, we've got an onslaught 4-man's Rise with Alex, Cassie, Sati, and Furia up against Caspian, Koga, Lilith, Ruckus, and Charlene. I did get Siege Remix right before this, but somebody dipped. We're gonna go for the same thing here. Gonna go for Kronos Nimble to start. We've got Cherish, Improvised Discovery, Exaction, Maelstrom, Adrenaline, Junkie, Recurve. Don't know if that's the same. Caspian, cut myself off a bit probably, but we'll right click there. Finish off the Lilith. Nice damage on Azaan, definitely solid. We'll drop a Q there just to block a little bit, maybe get rid of the Charlene. One more hit should do it. There we go. Right click, hit. F. I tried to get back up and also pull him. That didn't work. Trying to hit the Caspian's actually kind of hard because he is pretty speedy. Just going to try and get more reliable shots, I guess. We'll right click. That didn't hit. Hello, Charlene. There's a stun. That didn't stun. Just going to bully him in the corner. Feel kind of bad about that one. Hello, Caspian. Stun hurt there. Right click didn't hit. He is so speedy and I'm actually like missing my hits against him. Really is quite annoying. Pull up. Finish him. There we go. There's a thing. There's a wall. Hello, Lilith. This should be a free kill, right? He can't get around or he can. Okay, Cassie got rid of her. More taps. There's an insta stun. Don't know if you get extra stun against the wall or if it's just the speed. I don't even remember. See if we can finish him off. I'm going to go for the here just to really guarantee it. Okay, I was waiting for him to do something. Didn't happen. Ruckus running in, going for an ult. Stun from the Fury. Tried to just burst him. I could have maybe thrown a wall. I don't know if that would have been a good idea though. I was just focused on damage. I was really focused on just trying to get him out instead of doing anything to like block. That was kind of a bad idea. Tap there, missed. I feel like Koga's going to go in for an ult any second. He's playing kind of weird. There's a right click. There's a thing. There's a stun. Caspian with the ult. Tap on him. If he doesn't have the speed buff, he's really easy to hit. Especially after that F. Even though he gets out of it faster, I feel like he's actually still kind of an easy target. In it, we're going to F over here. Bit of a heal. Miss the stun. Throw a wall. Kind of a good spot actually there. Bit of a tough spot here. The duration on that wall is kind of massive. We're not even buffing it in the setup. It actually just stays up for really, really long. There's a big hit. Tap there. There's another hit. Stun. I went for it. There's a hit. Right click. That paid off. Who even dealt the extra damage to him there? I don't know what else helped me get rid of him. I didn't feel like I did all that damage myself. Maybe I'm imagining things. Again, I feel like I'm fighting my ghost in this one. Missed the damage on the Koga. Really lucky time dashes, to be honest. Caspian up top, big hit. We do have the Fury buff here. I don't know how that hit. Like I said, I don't know how I hit the freaking inconsistent ones that look like they should miss, and I missed the easy ones. There's a kill. ultimate on Azaan actually feels pretty solid. I think they changed the lockout timer on it recently as well, which is another reason why it might feel a bit better. Shout Sphere for the heal, but kind of tough in this one to actually play the point just because that Ruckus with Earth is a pressure to really be dealt with. I'm dead here to Caspian. Yeah, first death. I think we've got 2.3 credits. Do I finish off Kronos or do I go Haven? Probably Haven, right? A little bit of Kronos, maybe a little bit of extra Nimble in there, maybe Veteran. Right click there, big hit to finish. Nice, massive damage there on the Caspian. I don't have it ult up, but for some reason I thought I did. Q there, hit, stun. Nice, massive stun. It definitely is longer, right? If you hit them on the wall, yeah, that other people had resilience. I did try and focus there, but it's kind of hard to keep track of us. She's dashing around quite a bit. Big hits on the Ruckus. I don't know why I'm peeking. Right click on the Lilith. That was a pretty big hit. Stun on the Caspian, or right click I mean. We'll go for the ult. Should finish right. There we go. Nice. That was actually kind of solid. I feel like I'm way better with the ult on. For some reason I forgot his name there, but yeah, Azaan. I feel like I'm way better with his ultimate than I used to be. Kind of in the zone here, to be honest. There goes Koga dash just to kind of get him out of his tempo a little bit. More taps on him. We might be able to finish him off. If I get hits without Cauterize on me, those lifesteal actually really adds up on those 30%. Dropped a U-Rock there in the chat. We actually have kind of regrouped again here. It's like the second massive team fight I think we've won, but somehow still getting kind of screwed. There is some hits on him. I don't know why I said screwed like that. We'll dash, get rid of the Ruckus. I don't know if he's glitched in the wall or what happened, but that was weird. He's gone, right? Can we just finish him? There's not a kill. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a stun. Nope, didn't get the pull. That's a Fury ult, really well timed again. A little bit late, but still enough for us to burst through the Caspian. Just going to keep dancing around a bit, trying to dodge the Charlene, but his ult's worn off now. There's a hit, there's a stun. Again, not giving me the stun where it really should have. To be honest, that was a super free one. We cleared him. We'll go for the ult, blast the two of them. I don't know why they're sticking like that. Nearly got the dash up. We'll just insta-stun him. Big hit, right click, Q. Big hit again. Probably shouldn't have blocked off the team for me there. Waiting for the heal. I really played around that Fury so badly. We are up though. Right click there. I don't know how I'm still up, but I also don't know how I didn't get a heal. We'll just dash for the Charlene. That stun also didn't give me it. See up there? I don't know. Doesn't matter because I can't see him. There's a Q. That is a Ruckus ult. Rip Furia. But yeah, some of Azaan's jank starts to add up when you play him a game back to back. You kind of notice the things that are really weird on him. Blocked the Charlene Q. Going to move around a little bit. Help the Cassie out on the bottom. Insta stun. That one worked. Took a little second though. Hit. Right click. She's body blocking but on no health. Massive damage I think from the Cassie or the Fury. I don't know. See what the stats at the end. Stun. Missed. That's fine. He's out. We're actually kind of shredding here. Right click there. Finish off the Charlene. Actually landed the hit. There's a wall. I had that up. I didn't realize. I thought my Q was on massive cooldowns for some reason. I had the F up nearly as well. I could have made that play work, but it doesn't matter because we got the defeat anyway. I didn't look at the score right before we ended, but I think we were about 50 off. Maybe more than that. Maybe it was like 75. But either way, another really good showcase for Azaan. A little bit more defensive. Still super aggressive there, but yeah, a good showcase for him. What can I say? 18 friggin' 276k. I'm pretty happy with that. Highest damage in that game by quite a bit, especially on our side there. Cassie did fine. Sati, not so much. Fira did a bit weird. So did Lex, to be honest. A bit of a weird team overall. And yeah, same thing on their side. A bit of a messy one, to be honest. But yeah, really good set of matches for Azaan. I don't know really what else I could have asked for. I didn't get pressured that much. I had pretty free games to just move around and do my thing. I feel like the only times I died was because I kind of misplayed. Azaan feels pretty good to play at the moment. Definitely give him another shot. Although, like I said, if you hated him, don't think that's going to be that much different. But it might sway you a little bit, especially, like I said, if you haven't tried the build. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. Your thoughts on Azaan down in the comments. I'd love to hear them. I'll see you all really, really soon. And as always, stay Frost. Feels good to be back. I feel like I should have said that at some point at the point in the video, but if you're watching to the end, real MVP, I appreciate you. See you soon.